Hey everyone, welcome to Week in Review 5. Usually the week in reviews are kind of fun, but we decided to do a different theme this week, something a little bit more serious. So throughout the week in review, you're going to see interviews of some of the POC talking about why they're here, what motivates them, general life in the detachment. So hopefully this will serve as motivation for you to stay in the program and to keep pushing out, keep being awesome. Alright, hope you enjoy. Alright, Mr. Quandle, my question for you is, why did you join Air Force ROTC?
So I'll be honest, I joined ROTC for very superficial reasons. But it's not, I think what's more important is why I stayed in the program. And that reason's the people. It really truly is. The people, you all, really, have got me to where I am, have made me who I am, and are going to take me to where I'm going. It's the people, it's everyone I've interacted with, and as I said, you guys are the ones that, you've all made me better. Whether that's a better cadet, a better leader, or even just a better person. And the end-all be-all of it is I found a home here. A home that I guess that I'm really thankful for. So that's why I've stayed in the program, and that's what really the program means to me now.
Alright, Mr. Lopresti, what is your favorite thing about ROTC?
My favorite thing about ROTC would have to be the journey through. I've come from an area with a lot of peer pressure and a lot of stereotyping, and through it all, this program alone has helped me become the man I am today and helped me gain some of the greatest friends and experiences I've ever had. And truthfully, I accredit it to having a level head on my shoulders and just wanting to kind of carry on that dream for other cadets.
Alright, Mr. Chillian, my question for you is, what POC advice would you offer to a GMC cadet?
I would definitely say start off by just getting to know people. If you see a POC walking around, we're not all scary. You can come up and ask us any question you might have, whether it's something along the lines of, how do I stand at attention? How do I properly march? Or if you want to come up and ask, how can I get better physically fit? What are some ways that I can work out and make myself better? Really just ask us any questions you have, because sure, some of us might get a little bit stern during training, but we really are here to help you. And that's the whole reason that the POC Corps is out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good
Sir, the answer is as follows. Major General.
Sir, the answer is as follows.
Good morning, Mr.
Hey, what's up?
What's that rank right there?
Sir, the answer is as follows. Lieutenant Colonel.
Very good. Feel good this morning?
Yes, sir.
Got your stock card on you?
Yes, sir.
You got water in your pack?
Yes, sir. Exercise of the day will be the overhead arm stretch. This is a 10 count exercise performed for 2 repetitions. Resist the exercise. Boo!
Good morning, Mr. Rodick.
Good morning.
Yay! Hey, Walker, start sweating, okay?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Major Little. Happy birthday to you.
Alright, Miss Io and Miss Shack, got a question for you. What are some of the challenges you faced in ROTC?
For me, I've been wanting to be a pilot and be in the Air Force since I was 3. So there's lots of people that see me as a female and don't think I can do that. Or I was a cheerleader in high school and like, oh no way, you're going to be a pilot. It was very surprising for them, so just kind of proving them wrong and showing them that I can achieve that goal has been quite the challenge. But here we are. So
I had a similar experience in high school where I had to overcome everyone's expectations of me being the quiet, shy girl that was too nice to everyone and too quiet. And when I told everyone my aspirations of joining the Air Force, everyone was like, "You're doing the Air Force? How are you gonna like join the military? You're way too nice and you're not gonna be like a leader and all this stuff." But I had a basketball coach and all my basketball girls, they supported me and they knew that I could do it and be a leader. And because of them, I'm here today. So, yep.
Make sure that they are actually shined, right? Yes, sir. Also try to do a little bit better job ironing. I'm not sure. It's probably likely that you did not iron before you or after you wore this uniform last time, so make sure you can get that cleaned down. Also, your collar is pushing out a little bit, so when you step out of the line, just push it down as flat as you possibly can, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have some really, really bad shaving spots, so I'm going to have to send you up to Mr. I, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning for shaving.
Good morning, sir.
Alright, now let's talk about short-term goals. Short-term goals can either be semesterly or weekly. Weekly can just go, I want to get this assignment done 2 days beforehand so I have a couple days to myself. Semesterly, I want to get A's in all my classes. Or I want, for you 200s, a short-term goal would be to get a 90 or 95 above on your FA this week. Those little things to help you improve, to better yourself. They have that common result, they have that common goal. Now on a flight level, and all these goals, have some sort of path that you follow. It's called a SMART goal. SMART is an acronym which stands for specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and time-oriented.
We're all constantly on like the same page, like especially after like the 4th, 5th red, we're all like, okay, let's do red.
So you tended towards cohesion, right?
Yeah.
So a good point that I'm going to bring up for Lima is they didn't have a clear leader. So the entire time there were lots of sidebar conversations going. People were snapping at each other. Information was not being efficiently processed.
Ace, left ace, right ace, left ace, right ace.
Ready? Have my command flight. Left, pace. You're both out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Marie. Happy birthday to you.
All right, Mr. Green, what motivates you to improve every day?
I'd say the thing that motivates me to improve every day is thinking about the people who came before me and knowing that I'm filling their shoes. Even if it's not an Air Force role, it's the role of a warrior. The people who stepped out of the boats at Normandy, the 17 or 18-year-olds that didn't even make it up the beach, that were gunned down, the people who came before me, like my father and his father, and all the people that are currently serving now, I have to work hard so that they'd be proud of me. They'd be proud of where I am, and that I'd be able to lead amazing people that are in the Air Force right now. I know that I can't ever slack off because I'll never be up to that standard.
What would you say to a younger cadet about achieving your dreams and leadership growth?
Well, for leadership growth, I say that this program here is going to help change you, because when I came in, I did not see myself as a leader in any way, and I kept myself very low-key for the first semester. But when we had our hot wash, people were saying that I was doing a good job, and the reason why is because I did care about being in the program. So after that, I just sought opportunities, whether I felt ready or not, to go forth and try and do something for the detachment or for my flight, and that way I was able to grow a lot my second semester here. And part of that result is I've been trying to keep myself at my best. And honestly, when I walked through the doors here at the detachment, I thought there was only a 10% chance of me ever getting a pilot slot. And I'd actually be here and sit here and be able to wear this uniform is one of the most incredible things in my life. And I'm very happy that I gambled and tried, and I cared.
He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. Make a choice. You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.
You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Don't stop fighting. You still got life to live.
We all have the ability to do anything.
Self-confidence. Willingness to do whatever it takes to achieve. Some people say, well, I'll do it for a little while and see what happens. You know, I'll try a couple of things. If that doesn't work, I'm out of here. And all of us know that that kind of person doesn't have much of a future. But if you're willing to do whatever it takes. If I have to learn a couple of things, I will learn those things. If I got to learn 5 or 6 things, I'll learn all 6. If I have to take an extra class, I'll take an extra class. If I have to read the books, I'll read the books. Whatever it takes, I will do. That kind of willingness to overcome all circumstances, whether it's the little challenges or the big challenges. If you're willing to do that, I promise you, that starts to develop unbelievable self-confidence.
If you keep doing things the way you've always done them, you'll keep getting what you've always got. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, looking for different results.
To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying.
I don't care where you come from, you find a way to get there. You use everything you have. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mr. Daneza, what advice do you have for any incoming cadets into the program?
Well, I'd say that my biggest piece of advice is you can't do this program alone. So you have to rely on the people to your left and your right. I know that sounds really generic, but the hardest road is the one that you go on alone, and that's really true here. You won't make it if you try to only look out for yourself and only care about yourself. All right, Mr. Lepresti, what's your favorite thing about ROTC?
Take 2. It's just, we got some faces in the background. Is this the blooper reel?
Please.
It may be.
Okay.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Mr. Lepresti.
I was adjusting. One more time.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So personally,
well, I have to ask you the question. All right. Okay, we'll try this again. It's a video.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It's a video.
You got me on this on one.
Filming. Mr. Neza, what advice do you have for... So we're just gonna keep it rolling. Good work. Good work.